Okay, we're doing a transit of the Swellies, April the 7th, 2017. We'll come through the centre span of the Menai Suspension Bridge, heading down towards Carnarvon, and we're aiming for Swellie Cardinal Mark, making sure we stay on transit, keeping clear of Platters Rock, which is down there somewhere. And you can make out the boathouse. We'll be using that as a reference point shortly. On board we've got Mark.
Hi.
Steve.
Hi. Hi.
Competent crew Limdar. First time Mark and Steve have come through as skippers, so they're in charge of the pilotage. So what they've deduced there is that as the boathouse starts to come onto the beam, they turn into port, aiming for Price Point. And Steve has correctly called out there that we're looking to go to the mainland side between Price's Point and Swellie Cardinal. Price's Point there is the headland that's just under the span of the bridge. So we're gently just moving over to the mainland side. A little early, we're 2 hours and 5 before Dover high water. The seal there just saying hello. Going getting his breakfast. Being followed through by Tularis, they're on the way through to Pathelli.
Of the south span.
Okay, so we're now aiming for the house on the island. Price's Point there, you can perhaps just make out the light flashing there. So we've gone between Price's Point and Swellie Rock, aiming for the house on the island, and our next reference is so they're looking for the transits now, which are just under the left-hand parapet.
Yeah, 2 landmark transits about to go into transit now.
Just bringing those into transit. Coming into transit now. So turning to port, follow that transit line down to the pyramid. We're on aboard a first 40.7. We draw to just under 2.4 metres. Plenty of depth so far. It's been down at 4.1 under the keel. We're halfway between neaps and springs. Just keeping those transit poles in line. What a place to live that is, eh? We're going to follow the transit up until the pyramid is abeam. See the pyramid centre screen right down on the shoreline. The crew aren't normally this quiet. They obviously know they're on camera.
I'm fully dressed.
I'm fully dressed. So once we've got the pyramid abeam, what's the next? So once the pyramid's abeam, we'll be turning to starboard, aiming for the centre of the arch. The shore looks uncomfortably close, but actually we're in 5.2 metres of water here. And there we go, there's the pyramid, pretty much abeam, so centre of the arch. The boys have done their calculations to determine whether we've got enough clearance on the bridge, haven't you lads?
Yeah.
Haven't you?
All on the rails, lads.
We have got lights on the bridge there. You might be able to make out the red. You can just about see the green with the naked eye here. Don't know whether you can make it out on the video. It's very faint. Flashing white at the top of the centre of the span there. There are lights on the transit poles as well for a night passage, and that is a very successful, pleasant passage through the Swellies. Perfect evening for it. We have gone through a little early, so a little bit of tide against us just makes it more controlled, more leisurely. An hour and 50 before Dover high water, and you'll be at slack thereabouts. And once we've gone through, we aim for between Nelson's Column and the White House over there, because the wreck of the HMS Conway is somewhere down below on the port side there. Perfect evening.